Hello and welcome back to another episode of Trotting to the Top. The last three episodes have been a bit, up and down. We've tried a few different things, not a lot's worked. So I've actually gone back to look at the squad in general. I mean, we've got plenty of weaknesses, as you can see already, and not so much in strength. So it doesn't seem to be too much the tactics. I think it's just the players. The dynamics doesn't help because obviously poor and poor. And then we've got all our injuries on top of that. And also we've also got he looks like he's going. I think I've accepted joining Tenerife on the 4th of the 1st, 2018. So that's going to be £7,000 a week saved on his contract, and he's not a bad player, but he's just not getting him in the team. So, and he's a bit of a whinger as well, to be fair, so that's not great. So we'll ignore him for now. I've put Mark Howard in the I think I've taken him back out of the under-23s now. It was because he had a terrible performance. I think it was episode 1, and I just, in a hissy fit, just threw him in the under-23s. Let him rot in there. But yeah, I've taken him back out now, and I'll show you a bit more of what I've done with the squad in a minute. Gary Medine, he's whinging that he wants a chance in the first team as well. The problem is we've got quite a few decent-ish strikers. None of them are really doing a job at the minute, but there's a few strikers there who could do a job. So Medine was sort of like the one who I guess he's not really been tried. I've given him a little bit of game time, but maybe maybe he's right. So I'm gonna try and give him a bit more game time now, and let's hope he proves us wrong, because we need someone to start scoring goals. But anyway, yeah, he's very unhappy and he's made it public. So let's hope we can start kicking on. Team report, squad depth. So I've rejumbled all this. We've got no doubled up now. Everyone's got their own positions to help us with the actual transfers and stuff in the future, because we're definitely going to need to bring some players in January, without a doubt. Even with these players, we've got on average 2 in a position, and in most positions we've got 1 half decent. I mean, look, we need an attacking midfielder on the right. Moraes, I just don't really like him. That Hennon, he looks alright, but he's only on loan, remember, from Everton, so we're going to have to keep going with hopefully we might be able to get him on a cheeky little transfer at the end of his loan, but he's still only a youngster, so let's have a look at his potential ability. Could be 4.5 stars, so that's not, he's got a lot going for him. Just hope we can keep him going to get to that. So that's one of our weaknesses. The attacking midfield central position needs a key man, because neither of them can play there comfortably, if you like. So we need to strengthen there. These 3 strikers here, I mean, Adam Armstrong's on loan, so we can't really count him too much, but in general they're not bad. I mean, he's 37, so he's past it, but he's still our best striker, so we'll keep him going as long as we can. Maybe just bits and bobs here. He might not be able to play full games, but we'll see where we go with that. Defensive, we probably need the whole defence reshuffling, I would have thought. There's not a lot of strength in the defence, as it says in the thing, in the team report. Where are we? Lack quality. No, that's not it. It's not even the quality. It's we don't really have very good defenders, which, let's face it, the results are showing right now. So so that's what I've done with that, and we're going to try and see if we can start at the beginning. You know, start from scratch. You know, break down the good players, the deadwood, and all that. Try and get rid of the deadwood and keep the good players in. And hopefully in January bring in a few as well. Whether they're going to be loans or, you know, proper transfers, I don't know. But yeah, we'll have to just see what happens there. But right now, selected everyone. Everyone's selected. Well, we don't need to select everyone. We need to unselect everyone. Right. So the team, we've got Ipswich now. Where are we going? Squad. Let's do that again. No. Right. So the team we've got is roughly the same. We haven't really got too much to change, to be honest, with all our injuries. Although it's looking a little bit better now. Only 4 left. There is more than that. I don't know why it's not showing the rest of them up here. Where's... Right, so they're hidden. We have got some more injuries. There's still a fair few injuries anyway. So we're just going to have to work through that. Our captain's injured. Our lonely striker's injured. Reece Burke, who looks good, he's injured. He's only 21. He's on loan from West Ham. So these players, they're massive players who could actually make a difference if once we get them fit. I have been told, obviously, about the whole injury problem in Football Manager 2018. It seems to be all over the board. Maybe it's just to make it harder for those who are you know, have been playing it for a while, or if it's a glitch, I don't know. But at the end of the day, we're just going to have to roll with it. There's no point in getting all arsey about it and whinging about it, because the fact is, it happens in real football, and it also happens on Footy Manager. So so this is the team we're going with anyway. We're going to keep them with the same tactic, because I do think it stopped us conceding loads of goals. Just a couple of team instructions: exploit the middle, be more disciplined, higher tempo, and closing down much more, because we just seem to stand off the ball. We don't seem to actually go in for tackles, and we seem to just stand off and let people walk through. So that's what we're going to aim for, trying to close the teams down and, you know, forcing them into making mistakes and that. Like I said, Madine's going to get a start and maybe a full game, and he's definitely going to show me that he's why he should be in the first team. Otherwise, he's off again, and then he can start whinging. And maybe he might be one that goes in January, because we have got quite a lot on the striker front. So we've got a few negatives still here. We're not going to get into all this, but you know, there's a few positives as well. So we're just going to keep going with this. So let's submit this team and crack on to the match. Right. So, oh yeah, we'll get through all this first. I'm just going to let the assistant handle all this at the minute, because I'm just killing our team dynamics, killing it dead. They don't like me, they don't appreciate me, they don't want me to tell them how it is and all that, but that's just the way it is. I do want to slow this down a little bit, because we need to start seeing what's going on. Right, so Ipswich are in possession still. Right, we've got that out. Remember, we're still working. Oh my god, we're still working on the corner situation. So we're going to have a look at that. If you notice anything I don't when we're taking corners and know a way of changing it, just, you know, please put in the comments and let us know how, you know, how we can make it, we can improve it, because I'm not very upbeat with all that. I'm not really clued up with all that. I am gonna be within the next few weeks, but it's just playing and tinkering and stuff like that. Like I've noticed in the last few episodes, when we've had corners, we've not made the most of them at all. We're just kicking him at the first man, and it's generally not our first man. So great ball over. Go on, Noon. Go on. He's our top scorer with 2 goals. Oh, and he's put it wide. That's so Bolton's luck at the minute. Someone needs to get that out. Got lucky in the end. Oh, we've got a highlight. No, we haven't. It's now their highlight. They've stolen it. Oh, and he's just been outrun. Oh, he's hit the crossbar. Oh, I thought that went in then. Let off, boys. That was a big let off. Taylor into Henry. Henry back out to Taylor. Down the line to Hennon. Buckley's on. Hennon through. Oh, lost it. Hennon again. He's got a nice little pass, this Hennon guy. Medine. See, this... When you're given the chance, Medine, you need to be taking it. Not just taking pot shots from as far out as you can find yourself. We're not having the best of it, are we? Back out. No, yes. Good closing down, see? Throw in again. It's fairly even, apart from they've got a shot on target and we haven't. Get it out, get it out. Good save, well in. Corner. Head. Chase it. You had like a 2 foot head start and you still managed to lose out. Come on, Ryan Taylor. This is what's annoying me. These shots from they're just, you know, first touch shots. Control it and then shoot. I don't know what to do to change that, but I think it's just the style of play, isn't it, that they play, whether you like it or not. Certain things you can and certain things you can't change. Still 0-0 away from home in the first half. See that there's not even people going for them corners, so we need to change that. If you've got any ideas, put your comments down in the comment section, and maybe we can actually create something that actually works. Some of these tackles I've seen as well, they're just they're not fouls. Oh. I don't even know how we didn't get that first. All he had to do was kick that away. Let's have a look. Ball goes through, look. Come on. All he had to do... Did he even get a touch? Was it even Garner's goal or was it McGoldrick's? It wasn't ours. That's what's important. That's what we need to look at. Right, okay. Looking nervous. I'll keep it how it is for now. Because I don't want to annoy that Medina again. He's just... I promised him I'd give him a run out. And hopefully he can actually do something. Just want to say another quick thank you to everyone who subscribed to my channel and has liked my videos and watched them. It's good knowing that I'm not just making them for myself. I would still make them just for myself because I enjoy playing and I enjoy learning about this whole new YouTube journey I'm embarking upon. So it is good. it is good having yous, and hopefully I can actually get a better team. Oh, he's gonna, and hopefully I can get a better team to show you all, rather than this shower of Sprite. Oh, well done, Buckley. Well done. Oh, all the way to the end, and then just spoon. Sorry, got to bring on the Wilbs. You're not doing the job, so we need to bring on the Wilbs. And all the supporting for it needs to be attacking, doesn't he? And I know it's probably not, it's not Madine's fault necessarily, because the team he's got behind him is shite as well. So it's just one of them where I don't think it matters if I'm changing a striker, to be honest, because the ball's just not getting to him. Get ahead on that. Look, so you just jump. All you have to do is jump. I think this is oh, well done. I think this is what they're on about, you know, like when it says in the leagues and sorry, the cups and all that, in your expectations, attempt to be competitive. I think that's because of teams like us. We're just not. We're turning up, you know, and we're basically turning up for a wage, I think, because we're not competitive at all, are we? Oh, and that needs to change. And I can't help but feel that in order to do that, we're going to need a pretty vast squad overhaul, because we just don't have any triers. No one's even. Hennon, he's on loan, and he seems to be the only one that tries, and he's a kid. We're not fighting for the balls. We're not attacking. We're pretty much just turning up to kick a ball around until we lose it. Right, come on, Noon. Just the first touch there was ridiculously crap. Just tearing us to shreds. And I can see why they're shocking. They had that big financial thing, didn't they? When they went down, they lost a lot of money. I didn't know too much about it, but I know they had some financial troubles, and a lot of their players were on. Oh, we've got one back. There we go. Craig Noon with his 3rd goal of the season. Glimmer of hope. Should we push for the? Should we push for the win? Overload. I don't think it's going to make much difference. Was my goalkeeper injured then? Oh. Here we go. Straight back. Oh, great tackle, Wheater. Yeah, so I think they had a lot of part-time players and drabs and stuff. So I think one of the key things to getting Bolton back to the top is going to be getting that team togetherness, that cohesion back again, because obviously when you've got a lot of loan players and you've had that for a few years, you know, loan players and players that you can just get, go on Noon, players that can just come in and do a job for you to keep you afloat, they're all mercenaries, aren't they? They're all individuals, individual performances and stuff. So we do need to sort of work on that cohesion. So I think dynamics, as much as annoying as they are, I think that they're going to be quite an important aspect of Bolton Wanderers in general. Not so much on every team, but teams like Bolton Wanderers, and I think getting that cohesion and getting a set of players that will work well together again. I think that's the key to it. So I think we're just going to look at our keeping us up this season. I think in the first season, and then we can crack on from there. I mean, if we can get a few decent loans or something in December, maybe we'll look at mid-table, but we'll revise it. We'll revise it shortly, rather than, you know, have a couple of 6-month plans rather than over a season. And hopefully we can do something about it. Oh, just needed to want it. Do you know what I mean? All he did was put a boot in. He just stuck his foot in, and that was it. Final kick of the game. 2-1. I mean, I'm not expecting to beat a lot of teams. So it's just one of them. Keeping the score down's not, you know, it's not doing too bad. 2-1. Obviously, I don't want to be saying, oh yeah, as long as we only lose by 1 goal, I'm happy, because we need to be sort of pushing on for that. Good header. Keep it going. Keep it going. It's just them touches, aren't it? Is it? We just don't seem to be able to control the ball. So I think, what is that? What is he even? What's he doing? See, there's no sort of links. There's no cohesion. There's no team ethic. So that's definitely something we're going to work on. I think we're gonna look at like the mental stats of players when we sign them. Make sure they've got a good team ethic. You know, they work well. They, you know, got a good work rate, and things like that. Because I think that's key. Obviously, we don't want anyone who's rubbish, but I think I think it's going to have to be a mental breakthrough rather than spending too much on guest players. So yeah, that's what I think we'll do. So should we move on to the next game? I'm not going to play around with it. I'm just going to keep it how it is. So I'll skip ahead and I'll see you in the next game. We're back, and I said I wasn't going to make any changes or anything, and I lied a little bit. I got some news. Amiobi can play half a game, and Amiobi is a legend, so it can't make the team any worse, can it? So I've decided I'm going to give him the first half, and then we'll switch back to what we had before, and hopefully he'll make the difference. Hopefully, I feel like I want to. We'll do that, and I feel like. I feel like I want to just stop them. I feel like I want to stop them losing the ball so much and making mistakes, but I don't think there's anything on here that I can do to stop that. They just seem to keep going. Right, we're going to whip crosses because we're not getting anything, are we? Maybe hit early crosses. What do you reckon? We'll go with that. Also, we're playing Brentford, who are 24th, so this has to be a must-win game. We're at home. If we lose this, I mean, there's not a whole lot we can do, but I feel like it should be a game we should be looking to win. We're starting to get a little bit of connections here and there and everywhere. Well, not here, there and everywhere, just there. So I've kept Medine on, although the Wilbs has kicked off a little bit, saying, why am I not getting first team football, blah blah blah. I do only have one striker space, so I think we're going to have to keep one striker on next season, and get rid of the rest, and maybe have one backup striker, one main striker and one backup striker, because I can't be dealing with these whinge bags all season, every season. So at the minute we've got a few strikers, none of them are really doing it, so I'm trying to flip through and change them each couple of days, each couple of matches, and trying to get a little bit of match fitness up, and hopefully some link up play will fit in, and sooner or later we will get there, but it's just when. I'm not worried about getting relegated. We are now in the relegation zone, just so you know. Let's have a look. We are now in the relegation zone. I don't know if you're going to be able to see that. We're 22nd with 4 points out of 8 games. We've won zilch, drawn 4 and lost 4, with a -8 goal difference. I really think we can be beating Brentford. So that's what we're going to try and do now, and hopefully that will kick us up the table a bit, and maybe even build a little bit of morale up. 4, 5, 6, 7. See, we're not even going to jump up very high. We're just going to jump up 2 or 3 spaces, and that's if things go our way. So yeah, we'll submit the team and we'll crack on to the biggest game of the season, possibly, probably. I might even get sacked if we lose this. I'd sack me if we lost it, but I just feel like with Bolton, they're a hard team to manage because there's not any sort of cohesion. They lack work rate, they lack teamwork, they lack passing, they pretty much lack everything that is needed to be a football team. So we do need to work on that, and the togetherness and the cohesion, and hopefully that will get us somewhere. Again, I'm just going to keep handing it over to the assistant for now, because I just seem to annoy him every time I open my mouth. So let's get this game underway. Medine back to Buckley, Henry, Wheater. Just whacked it because why not? Keep it in, Taylor. For no reason, apparently. Right, so we're on the ball. Buckley back out. Come on. Oh, that was a stinger. See, if he did that consistently, that would be awesome. See if we can beat the first man here. See if we still have a broken tactic. Oh, Medine, you didn't even shoot. You just sort of kicked it. We're not really in a position to carry players. If they're not performing, I'm going to have to drop them. If it affects the cohesion too much or the dynamics too much, I am just going to have to just get rid, and that's just what we're going to have to do. It's going to have to be ruthless, but there's not a lot we can do, really. I think we are attacking, aren't we? Counter, right? So we're going to go attacking because we need to be winning this. This is a must-win game. I'm sure it is for them as well, but you know, it's not their YouTube channel, so screw them. We've had less shots on target, but I have only just changed it to I was meant to change it to attacking before the game, but pass it. Don't. Where's the just control pass it? You don't have to whack it. And there's Amiobi's sort of part of the game. Just first touch of the ball, just hoof it. He's got pace and everything, so I don't know why he's doing that. Oh. Get out. Get out. We need to try and keep possession. I know, we need to try and do a lot. Oh, good save, Anik. See, they're just... Even these seem to be a better team than we are. That's enough for me. Gary Medina's been quite error prone today. I've given him two games now, and he's just basically just out there for the money, and he's out there for the wage. Well, someone else can start paying it, because I'm not carrying. I haven't got the time or patience to be carrying players. It's in their area the whole time. Look at that. These are bottom of the league, got a worse goal difference, worse points and everything, and we're there. This is unreal. 6-3. That doesn't seem to me like it's someone who wants to be in the team. He's giving it all. Oh, I want to play in the team. Blah blah blah. He doesn't show it when you're actually there though. When you're actually out on the pitch. So we are going to bring Wilbs on, big Wilbs, and he's gonna create the Wilbs show. I've also got we'll bring Hennon on for Amiobi because he can only really play half a game. Buckley's not having the best game either, is he? Wondering if moving him back here. No, we'll leave it. I don't want it. I want there to be some sort of we need to build up a bit of a cohesion, so I don't want to change the team too much every game. Come on. It's not even on target. Ryan Taylor, see, I thought buying Ryan Taylor would help with our problem with things like that, and it's just not. It's just, oh, come on, don't. He's got the stats for the free kicks and that. He just, I don't know how we can have 14 or 15 for free kicks and then do that. Good save there, Anik. Come on, dude. So when we get the full game in let me just sort that out. When we get the full game in the new year, I do want to try and carry on with this if I can, because now I'm sort of stuck with it. I kind of want to fix it, no matter how long it takes or what. But I will be looking for someone else to be our key free kick taker, right? Because Taylor's, I've got him on the pitch basically for that, in hope that we can snatch a game here, there, or anywhere with a nice. Go on. with a nice little free kick routine or corner, and that's literally why I've got him in, because that's what he does, or what he used to do. He doesn't seem to do it too well on the game, even though he does still have the stats to do it. And that was just not what the. I'm gonna have to go standard against these, aren't we? I can see. Look at that. We're just getting absolutely hammered at home by the bottom of the league. I don't know if I'm just being FM'd or what. Let's see what he does here. Oh, to be fair, that weren't bad. Drifted in. Can we try and have another go? Get it back into there. Oh my God. I mean, only we can go. Well, not even go. Not only we can be away, be at home to a team who's worse than us and make them look like Real Madrid. Oh, that was a great pass. Get one in, Noon. Get one in. Oh, just get it down. We're gonna get nothing. Gonna get nothing. What's going on here? There we go. We are now bottom of the championship. Look at that. Like, Cole Henry goes to get the ball and I just don't know. Just don't know what it is. We're still going to stay. We're still going to fix it if we're given a chance. But 14 shots and 15 shots, 8 on target to our 5 and 1 on target. We are the home team. We were higher in the league. When I said the last game, I don't mind losing 1-0 and, you know, keeping the score low. I wasn't talking about teams at the bottom of the league, and we're just falling apart. Now it's just embarrassing. They found a way. They've broken us down. We've stopped playing. 2 minutes left, and we've just been comfortably beaten by a poor team. And he's just stood there. I'm committed to the cause and I'm going to fix them. Oh, what? That wasn't even a cross, was it? It was like a little. I think it was almost like he played for that. Well done, boys. Well done. So there we have it. 2-0 at home to Brentford. He looks alright. His name just looks good, doesn't it? 20-year-old Spanish lad. Decent stats. This is what we're lacking. We're lacking any kind of cohesion. I'm I'm not happy with that result. You can act negative all you want. These are the sort of players that are going to be going. You know, players that when they're told they're shite, can't actually hack it, because they're the sort of players that are bringing the morale down, aren't they? I don't know. Quite poor morale. Seems disenchanted. You and me both, brother. You and me both. Big Wilbs. Right, so we'll leave it there, and we'll be back for another episode very soon. Again, I'll have a little bit of a tinker and a play, see what we can do, but I think this is just going to be a complete overhaul, and we're just going to have to bring in it almost might be better just to bring in the kids and let them have a run out, because these just have no kind of connection. They don't have any sort of direction, and I can't motivate them because they don't listen to me. They're not happy at all. So we'll leave it there, and I'll see you in the next episode. Thank you very much. So there you have it. We've managed to hit rock bottom in the championship. It's a hard one, and I think we're just going to have to keep pushing and keep pushing. I am completely committed to this cause, and I will take them back to the top if it kills me, or the board give me time. What I might do is, if I do get sacked beforehand, obviously I'll run the video and show that we get sacked, and then when I do start the new save on the full game, I might give it another go, because I'm enjoying it. It's mind numbing. It's like, help me. The players don't want to play. There just seems to be too much wrong with, I don't know if it's the aging players or the group dynamics or what it is, but whatever it is, it's hard to crack. I'm committed to cracking it. I just need to keep going. So thank you very much. If you've liked the video, make sure you smash the like button there, this one, yeah, and if you're not already subscribed, just hit the subscribe button just there, and you'll get all your updates, and whenever I release a new video, it'll notify you, hopefully, and we can continue this this journey together. One more thing, don't be afraid to write in the comments. Make sure you know, if you've got anything to say, whether it's anything to fix, whether it's any comments, or even the bad ones, you know, it's all to build the channel. So if you don't like something, comment. If you do like something, comment, and we'll grow this together. Until next time, I'll see you later.